Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we discuss a Fortnite glitch, something inside the game that people are getting that looks like a potential teaser for Season 3. We're catching up on all the news from the last 5-6 days, as I haven't posted in a while just because there just wasn't enough news each day, and I don't want to just throw videos out without any content in them just for the sake of posting. So stick around for this one. It's a big one, and it's been a while, so I'm glad to be back, man. Touch that like button for me if you could. Let's return with a bang. Maybe 15, 14,000. Anything near that would be awesome. Let's start with the big one, kind of the big reason I haven't posted. And I posted something on my community post there. If you're a subscriber of mine, you would have saw that. And it's basically that the season has been delayed once again. Here was what Epic Games posted on June 3rd. Recent events are a heavy reminder of ongoing injustices in society, from the denial of basic human rights to the impact of racism, both overt and subtle, against people of color. We're acutely aware of the pain our friends, families, team members, players, and communities are experiencing. We believe in equality and justice, diversity and inclusion, and that these fundamentals are above politics. The team is eager to move forward, but we need to balance the Season 3 launch with time for the team to focus on themselves, their families, and their communities. So the live event, The Device, will be delayed till Monday, June 15th, and the Season 3 launch delayed till Wednesday, June 17th. A lot of people understand what's happening, but at the same time, a lot of people have said, well, can you give us a couple things while we wait, right? And the big one is supercharged XP. Everyone wants supercharged XP. With this extra time that we have, people want a chance to get that agent, the gold agent Peely, right? Level 350. Very hard to do, but supercharged XP would help. Some other things that people have suggested here is the unvault rotation from Winterfest. Just copy and paste that. We get a new unvault every single day, and then it gets vaulted the next day. And then in return, we get another one unvaulted for 14 days. I like that. And then, of course, copy and paste the LTM rotation from 14 Days of Summer. So we get a bunch of different LTMs over the next few days. And then a community asked me anything. And before we go any further, we do have a sponsorship on today's video. Who from, you ask? Well, let's go check it out. Today's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends, and I get why this game is so popular, man. I've been playing it a lot. It's got over 15 million downloads, and it's one of the top 3 collection RPG games on mobile. This game is available on mobile, and it's available on PC. That's me playing in the background on my PC. The reason I love it is, of course, it's free to play. The gameplay is simple, easy, fun. You can do PvP, you can do campaign mode. There's over 400 different champions that you can collect and customize. Also, 14 new champions are added every single month. Champions are sorted into attack, defense, HP, or support class, and then they each belong to different factions. My favorite champion so far is the Stitched Beast. I pulled it from one of the shards you saw in the background gameplay. This thing does some damage, and honestly, it just looks cool, looks intimidating. We're aiming for 225 downloads from this video, so show Raid that Commercial Rusher is a good guy. He knows what he's doing. If you download the game, you'll receive 100k silver, 2 mystery shards, 5 arena battles, and an epic hero as part of the reward program. Links down below. Thanks for listening. So again, today is all about everything we've missed. And one of the things we missed, well, it was actually one of your comments from my last video. So it was about 6 days ago when we were discussing the leaked icon with the 3 trees on the island. It's the official icon for Season 3. So one of my commenters here, one of you guys, Season 3 might have a mixture of Season 8 POIs because of the island. Lazy Lagoon also had the palm trees near the ship. I think this is a good theory here. He's taught there was this little island or little palm tree area near Lazy Lagoon, and it looked exactly the same as the icon we see there. So his point is, because of that, maybe we're going to get some Season 8 POIs somehow linked to Season 3 as well. Coming up. So I think that's a good theory. What POIs those will be, I don't know. Take your guesses down below, of course. I'd love to hear, and we'll go from there. And the other thing that kind of was built off last video, again, 6 days ago, the new Tabor Hill leaks today hold an implication within them that is possibly more important than even the leaks themselves. Basically, there is implied things because we now know that the water levels are going to start extremely high up, as the leak said from Stonewall Tabor, but then they're going to drop throughout the season, and with that, it seems that brand new POIs will reveal themselves as the water level drops. The second point also implies that going underwater will not be possible. I don't fully agree with that. I think there'll maybe be a limit to where we can go because, again, he's right. If there's new POIs that are going to be revealed as the water levels drop, then there's going to be some limit. We're not going to be able to go down to these new spots, kind of like the ice in whatever season that was, but you could see through the ice, but you couldn't actually interact or go through it. You'd see the chests or whatever. And I think it could be similar to that, but I think we're going to be able to go underwater in some way, just maybe not to the deepest point. So let me know your thoughts on any of that. I think that's a cool point to make, that yeah, we're gonna have new stuff revealed as the weeks go on, and I love that. I love when the map continuously changes. It's just another thing to look forward to every single week. Just a reminder to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's super easy. You don't even have to pause the video, and if you've made it this far, you must enjoy these videos somewhat. I'll keep you up to date on all things Fortnite, and make sure to turn on all notifications as well. That really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate everyone supporting these videos. Thanks. Next up here is a random piece of news, and it starts with Unknown posting a message he received from Fortnite support team. And I'll go to the second paragraph here. I understand your frustration for having received a competitive play ban, and I will do everything I can to assist you. It was issued for collusion, can't be appealed, and regarding your question, you can play on your second account on customs in arena, even in non-comp matches, as long as you have good behavior and don't break the TOS. So basically what this means, and the point I'm bringing up here, is basically you can play everything but tournaments on a second account once you get banned, but only if that ban is from competitive. So not like a hardware ban, so like Jarvis, right? He was banned for using aimbot or whatever it was a while back. He can't go on an alt account legally under their terms of service and play on that second account without getting in trouble again. But if it's just a competitive ban, you're actually allowed to hop onto a second account and play in any of these custom matches or arena mode, but not tournaments. You can't compete for money. Another little leak here from China: the Deadpool skins will most likely be in tomorrow's item shop, and this was posted yesterday. So tonight, he thinks by the time you're watching this video, the Deadpool skin should be coming back out, and this is based on a news post or a news feed post within the game being released a day early. I think it was released yesterday, and then they quickly got rid of it, so I think it was a mistake. But basically saying, based on previous times this has happened, the skins end up coming a day later. So yeah, check that out in the shop tonight. Also, I find this interesting. Fire Monkey testing on 13.2 has already begun. So based on previous seasons and kind of trends, it'll be 13.0. I guess we'll be on the 17th. A week later will be, honestly, probably a content update. So an 0.01, then it'll be 13.1 the next week, then a content update, then 13.2. So if it's in line with our previous patterns, they're like a month and a half ahead on the staging servers, right? Which is I just find funny. So this extra time, it seems they're using to their advantage, making sure to perfect not only the new season, but the following big patches that come out right after the new season drops. So that gets me excited. You assume they're doing that, but it's cool to actually see it in the files that they've made that move. From Dusty Depot here, the 7 have made it to the new island. And what does this mean? Well, apparently these people have been debating if it's been around for a while, but on the beachy area just north of Dirty Docks, there are 7 canoes that have showed up. And of course, the 7 is a huge part of the storyline. If you don't know, the Visitor, the Scientist, the Paradigm, they're all part of this 7, right? That we've heard referenced in live events and things like that. So it seems at one point, this is either just an Easter egg, something for us to find, or maybe at one point the 7 has already been on this island. We know there's a lot of time travel, and that's when I start getting confused. But yeah, not only are these 7 canoes, there's also 7 vehicles, 7 cars at a different point in the map that are kind of all bundled and crashed together, sort of like this. So again, it could just be a nod, a little Easter egg, or it could have something to do with the storyline. Either way, a cool thing to point out, and just gets me more excited for the live event. Yeah, we're close, man. I keep saying we're close, then it gets delayed. It's not going to get delayed again. We are actually close. We're within a week. I can't wait. The last thing I've got for you here, ladies and gentlemen, is that glitch. So this was 6 hours ago. Shook PA posted this video, and it's a 14-second clip. I'm going to show you quickly, and it's his game glitched out in the lobby while he was launching, and this video randomly appeared. Here we go. So there's some static in the background. Again, we don't know if the visuals will be the same. And then the audio, at first you think it kind of sounds like static, but you watch it or listen to it a second time, and to me and to a lot of people in the comments, it sounds like waves that are crashing. And remember, the reason this is a big deal is last season with their teasers, they did little video clips like this. It wasn't a picture on Twitter or whatever. They would do a in lobby at this exact same point. A small little teaser video would play, right? Teaser clip would play. So there's a good chance that this is a version of the first teaser we're maybe going to get here in 3 or 4 days based on, again, previous patterns when they like to post, I think, 4 days in advance, 5 days in advance with a bunch of teasers leading up to the new season. One of my favorite parts, man. That is the ultimate hype move, and this seems to be related to that. So waves crashing is what we've got so far. We'll see if anything else comes out over the next few days. And that's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to touch that like button for me on your way out. Subscribe to the channel as well, and code TheCampingRusher if you could. It resets every 2 weeks. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.